The views expressed in this podcast, Champ and Tramp, belong to the host and guest, not the Champ and Tramp podcast itself. It's intended for entertainment information, so please use discretion. We're not responsible for any outcomes resulting from the content discussed.
Whoa, Muscle Meds really nailed it with Nitro Lift. This pre-workout hits hard, Frankie.
Yes, Nitro Lift packs a heavy punch loaded with proven ingredients to increase strength, boost nitric oxide, and enhance energy and focus. It really gets the job done.
That's a fact. I've had my share of pre-workouts, and nothing compares to Nitro Lift. I've noticed my strength skyrocket so fast, I had to recheck the ingredients and realize they packed 150 milligrams of Aleve ATP in each serving, which is clinically proven to increase strength.
Yeah, what I love is Nitro Lift is 2 scoop servings, so for guys like me who train twice a day, it's perfect. I take 1 scoop before I hit the weights and another later in the day when I need to throw big guys around like Raj on the mat. It even provides potassium, sodium, magnesium with other minerals to keep you hydrated.
It's a no-brainer. If you take pre-workout or you're looking for something to help you take your training to the next level, you need to get Nitro Lift by Muscle Meds.
Real show, here we go. Real show, here we go. You know that it's gotta be that time, so this is what we chant. What keeps on getting them all amped in advance? Come on. You and not rocking out with Iron Man, FE. You get the general's point of view on top of Roger's rants. We're never tapping out, we're putting the most minutes in. You already know what that's about, you know that winners win. Crush whatever's on task, check the podcast. It's the champ and the tramp, let the bomb blast.
We live?
Live.
We're live. Every time I do it.
Yeah.
I touch this thing.
Quit touching it,
I know, I can't stop touching it.
I heard about you.
It's good now, right? It's
yeah,
good?
it's
good. Don't dodge it. Don't dodge it. What's up, pal?
What's up, buddy?
It's good, buddy. You look a little worse for the... I did it again. I didn't actually touch the end of it, though.
You did.
No, I didn't. I touched this part.
What is it the piece that plugs
It's that thing.
This.
Yeah.
This, if I wiggle it at all, it gets a little... I just touched this, though, and it got... See? I even touched this, and it goes fucking bonkers. All right. Our tech guy will take care of this, folks. For you 17 listeners and viewers out there, our tech guy's going to handle that problem. What's good, buddy? You look a little weathered. You look a little stressed. You good? Everything good in the Frankie Edgar and the Edgar household?
Yeah.
Good, pal.
Busy.
Good.
Busy's good.
I know. You still doing 4 days? 4 sessions, 4 classes a day?
On Tuesday, Thursday, I teach 4 classes, yeah.
Crazy. You're nuts. Saturday now?
Saturday, just 2.
Sunday's a day for rest.
Sunday's a day off, yep.
Nice. Do you actually, like, because you get your butt kicked? I mean, your whole life you've been getting your butt kicked. Do you actually, like, ever sleep in? Like, Sunday, you ever sleep in?
I mean, I try to. I can't sleep in no more.
What is sleeping in?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can occasionally catch myself. I never just sleep all the way through. I might wake up at, because I'm so programmed to wake up at 6.
Yeah.
But I might wake up, if I know it's a weekend, maybe 7, I'll open my eyes and be like, all right, I'll put and if I can get to 8:30, I'm lucky. I think once in a blue moon, I might make it to 9 o'clock.
Yeah, even like, honestly, even the nights I'll stay up till 2 in the morning and I'll still get up at 8.
Yeah.
Just used to that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you though.
Go ahead, bro.
Fuck it. Those little pills, the mushroom pills.
Oh, you got in there?
Me and a buddy of I won't put him on blast.
I know
A
who
buddy
you're
of mine,
talking
we
about.
ate 14 of them. Right? And that's supposed to. And if you read, let me get the pill. So
Hang on.
ready?
Go ahead.
So, trip level 0 is a microdose, 1 to 2 pills. Trip level 1 is a relax euphoria, 3 to 4 pills. Trip level 2, beginner's bliss, 4 to 6 pills. Trip level 3, classic trip, 6 to 12 pills. Trip level 4, high flying, 12 to 16. Trip level 5, total loss, 16 to 12, 20. So we each took 14 each.
Okay, now I'm looking at the bottle. That's not my bottle.
No?
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
100% it is.
Oh, that's the new guy. The new one. Yeah, not the old one.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Shit.
So-
I meant to fucking video that. I stopped videoing because I was like, that's not my bottle.
Yeah. So, high flying, that's level 4. There's only 5 levels. We were at level 4. We took 14 pills. But I ate so much. We both ate so much that we were sitting here
Waiting.
waiting. And we're like, all right, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, right? I go to bed. I went to bed kind of early because I was tired. I get up early. It was what day was it? It was a Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. So I wake up in the middle of the night. I don't even know what time it was. And the room was fucking glowing, bro. It was glowing. Because, I have, my wife, she has at the 8 million fans and this and that in the room. And everything has, a little light on it. And those lights, they're tiny lights, but they might as well be as bright as that. I'm like, what the? And I had to go walk to the bathroom. Dude, I didn't know where I was. It was crazy. I was like, holy shit.
So it does work then?
It worked, but I didn't really get to enjoy it. And then I literally just laid in bed probably. I didn't know if I was sleeping or not. I was tossing and turning like crazy.
That's fucking great, dude. So you took, what'd you say, 14?
14.
Oh, my God.
My buddy calls me. He's like, what the fuck? Same thing.
He
Same
did
thing.
it.
Yeah, same thing.
Well, I have to tell my buddy that.
But this is the thing, dude. Are you really, you can't eat a lot and take it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I really think the way you got to do it, you got to kind of have
You want a completely empty stomach?
I mean, yeah. Probably, yeah, if you really,
Really?
want to get there. But, I mean, you can't have a full stomach.
Yeah, but I mean, I've only done it I've never done that, but I've only done shrooms literally a handful of times in my life.
Well, it's the same thing. It's
And
shrooms.
right, but I only do it. I've only done it in the evening. I mean, how you can't go all day without eating? You got to do that shit in the morning. Then if you're gonna not eat, right?
Bro.
You can't
You can go
fast
all
all
day.
day. No, you
can
can't.
go all
I
day.
can't.
Yes, you can.
I
dude.
cannot.
Get out of here. Dude.
Even when I donate
Listen, you
blood.
don't have to eat. You don't have to go fast. Just eat light.
Well, you said on an empty stomach.
Yes, I mean for me probably because I have some discipline.
So wait. You could go till what time without eating anything?
I go till tomorrow, bro. That's what.
And not be a fucking grumpy asshole?
No.
Really?
No.
Not me, bro. I'd be grumpy. I'd be hangry.
No.
I'd be
You
hangry.
should do a 24-hour fast in your life.
No, I've done intermittent fasting, 16 hours. I've never done. I don't think I've ever
24
done.
hours, do a 24 hours.
I'd probably do
8
it.
more hours. Go to
Wait,
bed.
and I can drink as much water,
Any
right?
water, any electrolytes you can even drink.
Okay,
Just nothing with calories.
I could probably do that. I'd be grumpy, but I could.
Coffee, black coffee,
Do it. Okay.
tea.
Okay.
Just nothing with calories.
I have a couple of friends that have done 7-day fast, but juice. What do they call them? Juice cleansing.
That's not fast.
They do it
not
from
fast.
Ocean Organics.
That's not a fast.
Well, it's a juice cleanse, right? They call it a
Whatever,
juice
but
cleanse.
You're getting calories. You're getting sugar. All that stuff. Yeah, that ain't fast.
I suppose. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think those things are that great for you.
Really.
I don't know. I just feel like I hear juices when you. I mean, I drink them. Don't get me wrong. I go there with a cold buster and mucus buster.
Yeah.
I love it. Their watermelon juice. It tastes great. Don't get me wrong.
What's that one?
And I do think
Fire cider
they're
or something?
organic. They're cold pressed. They're probably healthy
Right.
for you. But what I hear though is when you drink fruit, it becomes like might as well just be eating sugar.
Yeah.
Because you don't get the fiber with it.
You're not breaking it down. Yeah, your
right.
body. Yeah. Right. Makes sense. That makes
But
sense.
yeah, let's do a fast. I'll do a fast with you. 24-hour fast.
I could do 24 hours. That would probably be my limitations, but I could do 24 hours. What's the point of doing that, though? What are you going to get out of just 24 hours?
What do you mean?
Burn off.
Why do you do 16?
I think that's more. I mean, that's more for dieting, really. I wouldn't call a 24-hour fast one
Would be
time.
more for dieting? No.
Well, no. If you could do 16, if you could do intermittent fasting for a month, 2 months, it's kind of a diet, right? But I'm going to do 24 hours, one time?
No,
You could eat breakfast one day and then go the next day until
breakfast. Yeah, and that's
till
24
dinner,
hours.
right?
Or if you go to dinner, then it'd be like 40 or 30
Yeah,
hours.
you eat breakfast and then
Yeah.
So you're still eating every day.
So
Yeah,
eat, and you can eat as big a breakfast as you want. I could eat enough to get me through to dinner the next day.
Yes.
Well, culture's fast. A lot of cultures fast for disease. And,
See what I used to. Yeah. Well, Ramadan, right? I'm thinking about Ramadan's kind of a fast.
Well, I guess my question is, wouldn't it be more, because I feel like I could do the intermittent, 16 hours without eating. I feel like
you're starving
Yeah,
disease
well,
and
probably
stuff.
not. I mean, at my age now, I don't really want to do that, but I feel like I have a better shot at doing that for an extended period of time. Let's just say a month, for example.
16 hours.
Then and getting benefits out of it rather than 24 hours one time.
No,
right?
but you wouldn't do 20. You do 24-hour once a week, probably.
Oh, once a week.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
All right.
And you would still do intermittent fasting on top of that. You know what I'm saying?
I got
If you were going to do it.
I got you.
I intermittent fast, but not even on purpose. I just
Right,
I just don't eat until the afternoon,
Right,
pretty
right,
much.
right.
And I drink coffee. And
I mean, isn't
electrolytes in
the
morning.
general rule? I've heard this before. A lot of people just fucking eat to eat. Don't eat until you're hungry, right?
Yes. Don't
wait
eat
till
till you're hungry.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guilty of it.
But, like,
I'm
this
you know,
is how
I'll be sitting on my couch and be like, I'm not even hungry, and I just go open the
I
cabinet.
get bored,
you know what I mean?
especially at night.
Yeah.
That's what I do most of my eating at night because that's the only time I sit on the couch and watch TV.
Right,
really,
right,
you know what I
right,
mean? And it's
right.
like I get bored. I'm like, I'm gonna eat something. But honestly, if I didn't do that, I'd dwindle the fuck away because I burn way too many calories. I don't put enough. I don't replace. Today, I literally had an eat clean bro meal and dinner. That's it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's not a lot.
Right.
So then tonight, I'm gonna go probably get 500 calories
But
before I go to bed.
you're a sweater. You sweat a ton, so you're
Yeah.
constantly hydrating, right? You
Oh,
do,
yeah.
and you do those element teas a
Yeah,
lot too.
yeah.
So it's a lot of it's a tremendous amount of salt. How much?
1,000 milligrams in one pack.
Damn.
I drink. Honestly, when I'm training, if I'm training twice a day, I'll drink 4 of those. I put 2 in one drink.
Damn.
But I'm drinking like probably over a gallon every day. Not even not even
Well,
trying.
you're because you work out so much.
But I did a 36-hour fast though. And
Dude,
it was,
my
it's
neck is
much
still
easier than you
my
think.
neck is still sore from last Saturday. From
yeah.
you were telling me like lean in, and I did it a couple times. My fucking neck is sore now.
Gotta use your head.
I know I'm a pussy.
But I did a 30. I stopped eating at 8 p.m. Right, stopped eating at 8 p.m. and I didn't eat till the not the next morning, the following morning at 8 a.m. So that's 36 hours, but you're sleeping for 16 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're two nights worth of sleep.
Right.
You know, so it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
The second night of sleep was a little
Rough.
not rough because I'm used to it, but I definitely felt empty.
Yeah.
But I heard if you keep going, like after that, it gets easier.
Yeah. What
Remember-
did Greg Anderson? What did he do? He did something insane,
No,
didn't
he
he?
did something insane, which I didn't think was possible. Honestly, if
Well, you
someone,
said-
if
I-
someone told me this, I would have been like, "No, it's not true."
Yeah.
But I do believe him. I don't know why I don't see any reason why he'd
Seems
lie.
like a pretty credible
But he
guy.
did I believe 5-day dry fast. That means no water, nothing. That's crazy to me.
Okay, but did he live his normal life? Did he train?
Yes, I think he.
How?
trained
How do you
he didn't
sweat?
He went
Yeah,
in a
no
sauna.
way.
He went in a sauna.
Okay.
And you know what he said when he was documented that he felt the best. You know when he felt the best? In his cold tank. In his cold tank in the mornings. That's what he said. He felt the most clarity. He felt the best. He said, but he thought he was drinking through his eyes. He's like, my body. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if your body. You go in water, I bet your body somehow is ingesting it. Somehow.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure. Well, according to Jesse, like showering in, water that's not filtered or through. He's got like a crazy purification system. It is out. He said showering in it is just as bad as drinking it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, probably not as bad, but yeah, I'm
Because
sure.
your body's absorbing it.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I
Obviously.
think anything. Our skin is pretty much a way to absorb anything.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
People do drugs on their skin.
Yeah. Well, people, what isn't it fentanyl that like if you just touch
That's
it or
not true though.
It's not
fake.
true?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they debunked that.
Yeah.
Like remember they? I don't know if this is true
take
too.
your word for it. I'm not going to test it out.
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix. They said he used to have that bandana. They said he would put acid on the bandana, right? And then when he would
Oh
sweat,
yeah,
it would
'cause
get
you
into
absorb
his,
it. Yeah.
If that's true, that's a pretty cool story.
Sounds like an urban legend, but maybe.
It's a pretty cool story.
I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I was on drugs.
You like? I know you're not a big music guy, right, Raj?
I mean, I would say I'm as much of a music guy as the next guy. Why
Well,
aren't I?
Say that's no, I wouldn't say that. But
You're a music guy?
I am.
Okay. All right.
I like music.
What's your question?
No, did you like Jelly Roll? You ever hear Jelly Roll?
Yeah. He's huge in the country
He's huge,
world, right?
period.
He's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's huge.
No, he just came out albums, pretty good.
Yeah. No, I like.
I'm
his
not
music.
really big on country, but like lately, like it's like country changed, I think, a little bit.
Country.
Country changed a
So
little bit,
growing
you know
up,
what I mean?
you always say you didn't grow up in the country. They call it the country, but
country,
yeah,
bro.
it's
It's
Maine. It's small town living. We don't have horses and cows and that shit like they do in Texas.
They don't ride horses; they ride cowboys. Where he's from.
That's right. But it was, like my hometown had 800 people that lived in it, and I think it's maybe 1,000 now, 26 years later. But so it was very small town living. Everybody had camps on lakes and that sort of thing. All the high school boys would get kegs of beer and go to the camp for the weekend, and it was like
Only the boys.
and the girls. Where was I going with this? What was my point?
Music.
Totally lost my. But growing up, yeah, a lot of people listen to country up there. I wasn't a big country fan. I mean, I would.
Was
like,
never until
I just
recently,
but
honestly.
like they stand for everything I believe in now.
No, yeah.
God, country.
Not all of 'em.
I'm not all, but
Brooks.
there's a very few. There's very few that don't. There's not a lot that don't.
Yeah.
I don't know that Jelly Roll's got too political. I don't remember anything that he's done,
Nah,
but
he's not
he
really
does
good.
it.
He's just like to me, he thinks about hard times.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
stuff like that.
I mean, he does have a good story with what's his girl's name, Bunny XO.
Yeah, Bunny, yeah.
Like she was like a call girl, like an escort.
Well, yeah, really.
Yeah, and he was broke, trying to be, he was trying to become a star, a music star of sorts. And she took care of him essentially, and she was a working class escort, like taking, doing dates and all that shit. And she took care of him. And when he said, "When I make it big, baby, I'm gonna take care of you," and he does. I'm sure she makes her own money. She's got a podcast and things like that. But
She's not still an escort.
No, he made it huge, obviously, and he's making tons of money. And he's like, "That's my ride or die. I'll take care of her forever," because she took care of me when I didn't have shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Wow.
yeah,
That's pretty crazy.
true love, baby, true love.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he looks like he's getting even bigger. I mean, I'm
No,
not hating on
I
him.
just heard him on Rogan's podcast. He lost 100 pounds.
Did he?
More than 100. He said he was.
I haven't seen him in a while, so good for him, man.
Well, I know, he looks about the same, but
I like the guy.
he said at one point he was 550 pounds.
Oh,
he said
my
now he's
God.
420, so he lost 130 pounds. It's crazy.
550 pounds. He could get 50 more pounds. He
How
could be
tall
on
is he?
that
How
my
tall is he?
600-pound life. I don't know. Who was? Oh, Luke Combs. I saw. He's Luke Combs he's a little fluffy, but I saw he lost like 50 pounds or something.
I like country that's like bluesy. I don't like the twangy country.
Jelly Roll's 6'1".
So he's a big
Oh.
guy.
He
All
weighed
right.
478 at his weigh-in in 2021, and he had.
At his weigh-in,
Well, he's just trying, yeah.
he's fighting.
I know he's using Bilal's nutritionist, I think.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah, he said he's really.
Speaking
dialed
of
in.
fasting, we interviewed Bilal, and I mean,
did.
he does the Ramadan.
Correct.
They
And
don't
he's
eat.
and he'll compete during Ramadan.
I know
Most people don't.
that's crazy. I mean
my God.
that is truly fasting.
Oh yeah.
That's from sun up to sundown, right?
I mean, yeah, sun up, sundown. You can't have any water though, nothing.
I know, but it's so hard to live a programmed life. You got to get up at like probably 4 a.m. and eat, and then and then you got to. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on where you live too. Shit, in Jersey in the wintertime it's dark at 4:30. That's not that bad. You know what I mean?
That is true. Yeah, you're right.
Depends on where you live. You know,
right.
in California you got a little more sunlight out there. You got
No, I don't
longer
think-
days.
Is it this? Is it?
I
The
think they
same?
got
No.
longer days now.
Do you think California's longer days than New Jersey? I think it's all relative. No. You know what I'm saying? As far as sunlight.
Maybe. I mean, I guess they're the lower end. I guess
There-
would be
no,
closer
or
to the
would it-
equator,
would it
right?
be- no, like maybe like it'd probably be north to south has more. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
North. Well, the
Like,
mountains are in the
Maine
north.
Probably has more.
Right. Makes sense. The mountains are in North California, right? There's no mountains in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they are-
all
they
the
are.
mountains are in Northern California. All the ski mountains.
Yeah, like what is it called? Mount. No, what's the
Longer days during the summer solstice and shorter days during the winter solstice.
Wow. Okay, so it's opposite.
Oh wow! So what time does it get
So they
dark
have
out there?
shorter days in the winter, but longer in the summer. That's wild.
Damn. I mean, it is light here in the summer in like August till like almost 9:30 at night.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy. So they got to be later than that. That's nuts.
Yeah. Or maybe morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of the weather, went camping. Harp. We're talking about Harp. That's the. Is that the government thing that
Yeah.
that adjusts the
Alaska.
weather?
It's in Alaska. That's where
Yeah.
Harp is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, I did see that. Actually, yeah. And it's like literally puts like magnets or right electric magnetic field in the air or something like that. High frequency active auroral research program. A U.S. government funded facility that studies the ionosphere. The facility's original purpose was to research the potential for ionosphere enhancement technology for surveillance and radio communications. So it doesn't say anything about weather.
Speaking of that, did you see the Northern Lights here about a week ago?
I didn't. It was. Yeah. No, I missed it.
I missed it too, but
It's. You know what it says? Oh, on this date, but it was right in the middle of the night in that date. So it was the night before that I thought. You know.
yeah, it was fairly early in the evening too. You could see it. A bunch of people showed me pictures. It's pretty cool, but I didn't. I don't know why. I never thought we saw that here on the East Coast. Thought that was like Alaska basically only. That's the what? Aurora Borealis? Isn't that what they call that?
Northern Lights.
Isn't that
I believe it is, yeah. I think Iceland is the best place to see it, or something like that.
But anyway, speaking of weather, it was a fairly decent weekend, so I took the kids and we camped out in a tent. It was going to be just me and Grayson and his buddy. And Melanie was like, I'm not going. I'll sleep at my friend's house or whatever. And her friend was like, no, we're going. I want to go camping. So it was me, Melanie, her friend, and Grayson's buddy and Grayson. And we just went where we always go quadding. You know what I mean? It was kind of cool. It was kind of cool out there. I did bring a generator, so it was a little bit of glamping, but I knew the girls would be a little, it gets dark out there. It actually wasn't bad because it was almost a full moon, so I didn't really need the generator.
So you brought generator just for lights?
I strung up lights around the camp. I strung up it went off at like 1 a.m. The gas ran out and it died, and it was so cool because I was laying there. I was still awake. I couldn't get comfortable, dude. I'm at my age, sleeping in a tent is not,
What do you sleep? What do you have? What'd you have?
I brought a huge, humongous king-size air mattress, which I needed the generator to blow that up.
Yeah. But
the girls set up the whole tent. We were gathering firewood, the boys, for the fire outside. I said, girls, you set up the sleeping bag. So when I poked my head in, the 3 boys are stuffed in the corner on the hard ground, and the girls got the whole air mattress. So I fell asleep till maybe like midnight on the ground. I woke up, my hip was killing me, and I saw Melanie had scooted all the way over to near her friend. So there was about that much. So I just crawled in and fell asleep. Crawled on the other side. We all had sleeping bags, but the generator died. It woke me up when it went off. It was like, it's like you hear that. It's a really quiet little generator. It's like almost like a purr. And I put it behind a tree, so it really didn't make much noise at all. But you hear that constant noise, and then when it goes away, you're like, "Holy shit, what was that?" And then it's pitch black, right? Because the lights all go out and stuff. And there was a fucking owl right outside the tent.
Oh yeah,
right outside the tent. It made me think of you when you were fucking.
Was it doing that? Was it going?
Yeah. When you were tripping and you heard that owl and it sounded like it was right in your ear. I'm like, dude, Frankie would be if he was tripping because that thing was right outside the tent.
Yeah, that's cool.
And there was all kinds of. I mean, I don't get creeped out, but it was so many weird noises. I'm just laying there for like 45 minutes. I couldn't go back to sleep, and you're just hearing crunches and. There must have been, because we were kind of near the water, you could hear these ducks, and they must have been fighting, making the weirdest noise,
No, they were getting raped.
Yeah,
I told you about ducks, right?
ducks rape each other, yeah.
Well, not each other, they rape the females.
Well, they gang rape them, right? They all the boys just, they fight each other, dude.
I told you about that, right?
Yeah, in your pool. No.
No, but a duck's dick? I tell you about duck's dick?
No, but I'm sure.
The duck's dick's like a ribbon. It's like it's like this.
Oh, like a corkscrew?
Corkscrew, yeah. Because the female ducks get raped so much that their vaginal canal is like a maze, so they can't inseminate.
You researched this?
No, I've heard somebody talk about it. I heard somebody talk about it. So the male duck has like the dick goes through like the maze to
really
to inseminate it. Yeah,
not a bad design, I suppose.
My God.
Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose, though? Like, if every male duck has a spiral penis, then same as having a normal penis. What's the difference?
Well, they have to have a spiral penis.
I know. So what's the difference? It's going in. It's going anyway. You would think only the alphas would have the spiral penis or something to make the fucking hardiest, healthiest families or something. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean. No, because the alphas are. You're right. They are. And
yeah, so you would think the other guy's got a straight dick.
No, but the alphas are passing their genes on. So that's why they have because if
betas should have a straight one.
The beta has one that can't find it, so it's not passing its genes on. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yeah. Plus, they kick the shit out of each other too, don't they?
The ducks. Yeah.
Yeah. And don't the male?
You ever see Mighty Duck? You ever see a duck in a fight? You ever see a duck lose a fight? No.
I forgot that. I don't think I saw.
Remember that Mighty Ducks?
What year was that?
Why are you a duck?
Was that Emilio Estevez? Yeah.
It's like, why are you ducks? Do you ever see a duck lose a fight? I never seen a duck in a fight.
Speaking of ducks, do you remember? This is going. I'm older than you, pal, but you remember Howard the Duck?
Oh my God, yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, he was in Marvel. He's a Marvel comic.
Is he really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He was in the Marvel movie. He was in like Avengers, whatever, one of the Avenger movies.
I didn't know that. Yeah. No shit. Wow.
Howard the Duck.
Damn. But anyway, it was fun, man. But listen, I'm doing that shit once a year. First of all, 4 kids is a lot for one adult, It was fine, but the setup and the teardown
took forever.
No, it's like, well, Dan came out with us, and he helped me set the tent up because it was right on the edge of dark, and it's hard to see. Like, you got to get a tent set up before dark. And he helped me because, I mean, you got to put those fucking things through the right way. We had them in the wrong way, and I was getting aggravated. I was about ready to fucking throw the whole thing in the garbage. But your kids just go do whatever. They don't help you at all. I was like, come on, guys, I'm doing this for you. Like, help me a little bit. No. They're like, all right. They'll come over and, like, fucking throw a piece of wood on the fire. Be like, all right, and then they go back to playing.
Yeah.
So the entire setup and the entire teardown is entirely you. And we lugged so much shit in, bro. It was like I was losing shit off the back of the quad, bringing it out. I lost brand new net I bought and stuff. But anyway, it was fun. I mean, listen, I would do it all over again. It was a lot of fun, but because my kids enjoyed it. It's like a core memory for your kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We go camp. We didn't go camping this year, actually, just because to school and everything.
Yeah, I know Kurt went.
Kurt
I said,
went. We usually go with him.
That's what he said.
His spot is awesome, too.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's literally right. I don't know if it's in Delaware, but, I mean, it's literally on the bank of a river.
I did that. We rented canoes when I first moved here. Probably, I don't know, I moved here in 98, probably early 2002, something like that. Some friends and I invited me along, and we went out there, and we camped on an island in the middle of the Delaware River. And then the next day, we canoed the rest of the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Bro, we went, there were deer. The deer, I guess, just because they're so used to campers, the deers came right up to us. I'm like, dude, this deer's sick. Like, no way. This deer.
Yeah.
Dude,
Did you say deers?
Deer. I said, this deer is sick.
Oh, I thought you said the deers came right up to us.
I said, the deer. My buddy put a pretzel in his mouth, and the deer ate right out of his mouth.
No shit.
Yeah. It was on World Star.
Really?
It was on World Star.
No shit.
Yeah.
So it's funny you said that because in Danielle's mother's neighborhood in Cedar Grove, it's kind of, there's like one road in, one road out. So it's kind of like, the neighborhood's kind of like pretty protected. The deer are like tame. And she's always like, you can pet them. I'm like, come on. We took the kids for a walk the other night. Grayson touched one. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
This was nuts. Literally ate it right
Never see that shit in Maine where I grew up. Never. You would never see that.
But why?
I think because there's so much more territory up there.
They don't need to see people.
They're packed in here in Jersey, right? The deer are here. And there are, listen, I said this for years and took a lot of heat, and I've seen a bunch of big racks. There are some big rack deer here, but body-wise, they're not that big. There's huge body deer in Maine because they have so much. They don't need to be around people.
Is that why you have a big body?
That's right. They don't need to be around people. They don't need. I got a nice rack too. They don't need to be around people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can avoid people.
Right.
And
but
so
here they have to.
But yeah, so you could hunt an entire hunting season and never see a deer.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like here, I could drive to work and see 30 of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I've seen a couple on the rough side of the road.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You and I didn't see the fight, but supposedly they're the two best boxers right now. Bivol, right? Dmitry Bivol and Betterbev, I believe. Right?
I'm not familiar.
Yeah,
No.
Bivol beat Canelo, right? He's Canelo's lost.
Okay.
Other than Floyd, I think. Yeah. You know that, right? He lost somewhat recently. This is his most recent loss. Canelo lost this guy Bivol. And Betterbov was undefeated with all finishes, all knockouts.
Okay.
Like 26-0 with 26 knockouts, something like that. With this guy, Betterbov won, but I heard it was saying it was like a robbery.
Oh, really?
A robbery, yeah. Now listen, this guy Betterbev, whatever. His wife, he just left his wife like recently or something, and his wife is sitting there celebrating his loss. You lost me and the kids, and now you lost all your titles. This and that. Crazy is that?
Bro, that's a special kind of evil. I mean, listen, I don't know what he did. Maybe he was a cheater. There's always I don't say much because fucking you never know the reality of any situation. You know what I mean? I've learned that, and mostly from fucking fake media. But you don't know the total of some event. Just seeing one person's side of it, you know what I mean? So
no, for
maybe
sure.
He was a fucking horrible human and cheated on her and fucking beat his kids. Who knows? But
yeah,
but that's pretty fucking sinister.
That is,
that's
man.
pretty sinister, man.
That is.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. What fight is this weekend? There's some big great fights coming up. I know. October 26th, I'm doing my grand opening at my school.
I'll be there. That's not this weekend. That's the following
correct,
weekend.
yeah, and that is the same day of Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway.
That's gonna be
and
great.
It's at 2 p.m. So
And I feel like Topuria just shit talks everybody. He shit talks talks shit rather to everybody.
Yeah.
Max is the nicest guy, and he's talking shit
no,
to
but
him.
I know, but Max is saying some stuff too. They've been pretty good. Oh, so tonight this
He
weekend
said,
is Henderson versus.
I've taken a lot of those donuts. Taking a lot of those donuts.
He's like, yeah, I hope you like a churro. I hope
Yeah.
you like churros.
Yeah.
That's a one.
Yeah.
That's a great fight, man. I really am excited for that one.
Absolutely.
But yeah, can you move up? Where is there's got to be?
Man, they're not the main event.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, who's above them?
No, these are all different fights.
Oh,
All
sorry.
different fights. These are all the
can't
main events.
I can't see the dates. They're right. My eyes aren't that good.
Oh wow. Yeah, Bilal's fighting Rachmanov. You know that?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I do know
From
who that is.
Kazakhstan, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're saying Bilal is the underdog in that fight. Can you believe that?
I can.
That's
Just
crazy.
'cause this guy Rachmanov is, and honestly,
Well,
no
people
one,
are saying bet your money on Bilal on this fight because you're
Yeah.
going to win a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, a lot of people are not giving Bilal credit, man. You know, but dude,
What's going on with his right eye in that picture? Doesn't it look like it's kind of button shut?
which one? His right eye or his left eye?
Well,
One of them.
to our left, but it'll be his right eye.
Maybe he's in the middle of blinking or something. Yeah, but he's not getting no respect. Bilal, but
He never has, right? He never has, really.
He's got a motor, man.
He
He's got
does.
a motor and a half.
He does.
We'll see. It's gonna be a good one.
Yep. Yeah, the only time I ever like questioned him or his ability was the eye poke, right? The first fight that he had against
Leon.
Edwards, where he got the eye poke, and I was like, I feel like he could. I mean, I don't know. You never know. If you got an eye poked, right? I feel like he could have fought through that. You know what I mean? Didn't that happen to Weidman one time too? Weidman was like, I can't see.
He poked the guy.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, I think.
But if you repeat over and over again, I can't see, they're gonna stop the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then
that's what happened.
And then
in the fight with Weidman, the other guy was saying, I can't see. They stopped it.
Oh, was that what it was? Okay.
I think something like that.
But then you can't throw your arms up in the air and be like, no, I can fight.
Right. Well, I think they were saying it was a poke, and they said it wasn't a poke, it was a punch.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's tough. Like, I wonder, like, what can they do to fix that?
So, if the ref sees the eye poke, you get up to 5 minutes
I don't know.
to recover. But if he doesn't see it, and you're just complaining, and he's saying
if he
fight,
doesn't
fight,
see it, you fight. You have to
Right,
fight.
right,
Fight.
right.
You know,
which is
if he sees it. I don't
happens.
know. I don't know what the time is. I don't know if it's 5 minutes or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I know John Jones is a big offender for the eye post because he's always
Ranging
ranging with his
range.
fingers out.
How about that? How about John Jones and Stipe?
Listen, I love Stipe, but do you think he's the most worthy guy for that spot? I love Stipe, but
worthy.
he's older.
He was supposed to have this fight a while ago.
Right.
And that's what. And then Jones got hurt. You know what? Like, I'd love to see Aspinall fight.
I think everybody wants to see Jones Aspinall. Everybody wants to see
Aspinall
that.
fight.
Yep.
I would like to see either Jones, Aspinall, and Pereira. I'd love to see those guys all mix it up.
What's the weight differences there, though?
Oh, heavyweight and then 205.
Yeah, they're okay.
But-
Right.
But Alex Pereira fights when he weighs in at 205. He fights at 230 the next day, so he could probably get up to 240. I'd say.
Right.
Which John Jones, I believe, is 255.
Yeah, he put a lot of weight on. Yeah.
It was not that much bigger now.
Well, when they were throwing his name in the hat, remember with Brock Lesnar? Remember he was calling out Brock Lesnar.
Who was?
Jones was calling out Brock Lesnar
When?
for a while at heavyweight.
Recently?
No, years ago. But he started packing size on. I don't know if he was taking that serious.
No, I
but
know
he was
when
like,
he took time off. No, when he took time off.
Yeah.
That's when he packed all the size on. When decided he did it the right way.
well, he's been off for how long?
No, I know, but even before. Well, no, remember he came back and won the heavyweight title.
Right, against Cyril Gahn, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But before that, he took time off to gain the weight.
Yeah. Remember that time he broke his toe and didn't even know it? Not he broke it. Like he had
almost broke it off.
He had a compound
Almost
fracture.
broke it off.
The bone was sticking out and didn't even know it.
Literally, if he got hit one more time, he probably would have lost his toe.
Joe Rogan spotted it doing the post-fight interview and said, "Dude, your toe." And he's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
That was in Newark. I was there at that fight.
Yeah.
That was in Newark.
Yeah.
I forget who he fought.
Chael Sonnen.
Was it? Yes, I think it was Joe. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't even know. His toe was literally hanging off. The bone was sticking out through. It was disgusting.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Yep.
That was gnarly.
Didn't he just get into some more trouble though, Jones, outside of the ring? He just got into more trouble.
No, I think I don't know. I don't think anything came of it.
Oh, I know what it
with
was.
The drug testing.
Drug testing guy.
And supposedly, like he was like really mean to them and this and that. But then there's footage of them hugging when they left, like dapping up, hugging when they left.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know. I think he honestly he definitely makes his own bed, but I think. I don't know, maybe this is me just, hoping. But I think he kind of gets a bad rap, too, sometimes.
Well, there's no question, right? He's made, as we all do. It's just people don't get it. When you're in the public eye and you make a mistake, you're fodder for everybody. Where normal people that aren't in Psychedelic make mistakes all the time, and they're never held to a standard. And, yes, I would say that is a choice to be in this public spotlight. So, but has he done shit that's beyond the pale, like crashing into a pregnant lady, and I think she broke her arm or her leg or something, and taking off running? I mean, that's kind of like you've.
He grabbed the bull first.
He what?
He went and grabbed the bull.
Grabbed the bull. What do you mean?
He grabbed the bull out of his car.
Oh yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I thought it was cocaine.
No, I think it was a bull.
Oh, I mean, so there have been things that are even beyond the pale of being not a very good person. But I don't think John Jones as a whole is a bad human. Do you?
No, I don't. I mean, honestly, I every dealing I had was great with him. I literally haven't seen John in maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
But he was always super cool to me.
Yeah.
I
met him at
I don't think he's a
Mr.
bad person. I don't know. I don't know him enough to even say it.
Melky came up to us. I think he had one fight in the UFC. I forget who was his first fight.
Andre Guzman.
No, maybe it was his second fight because I don't remember that. But he was at Mr. Olympia. We were at Mr. Olympia. Melky came over and said, "Hey, my fighter John Jones is here. Can you come over and say hi or whatever?" And I was like, "Hell yeah! I'm a diehard UFC guy. I knew who he was, but he wasn't big at the time. And he came out with us that night. He met us out at the club, and I remember going up to the DJ because he had just won his fight. And I said, "Yo, can you give John Jones a shout out?" I'm telling this fucking superstar now.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cool. He was mad cool, but he was definitely in party mode that night.
Oh yeah,
definitely in party mode. Definitely, yeah. Yep. But good dude.
Yeah, no, it seems cool. Obviously, his mishaps with the law and stuff like that kind of tarnished his stuff and the whole steroid allegations. But I think he got cleared on some of them.
Does it Okay, so I'm a fan. You're a fighter. We'll probably have different perspectives. For me, as a human, does it tarnish my image of him? Absolutely. As a fighter, no, doesn't tarnish my image of him. The cocaine, I could care less about. The picograms, because that's all it was ever, right? Picograms.
Listen, if he wasn't taking steroids, then I have no problem with it. But if he was taking steroids, and you're not supposed to take steroids,
but you'll never
and
know.
No one else, I know you'll never know, but no one else is taking steroids, then you were gaming the system, and maybe you aren't as good as people say you are.
Okay, so I guess your answer is,
if it's true.
If it's true. You're making a generalized statement. You don't know. Nobody knows because he's saying it was dick hard pills that put the picograms. Right. And it was only picograms, which is like nothing.
Yeah, and then the coke. Who cares?
The cocaine, right?
But still, you're looking at a public figure, right?
The cocaine almost impresses me more.
No, I know. Well, you know what they said about him now? Like, I don't know if that. I mean, this is what people speculate. Like, he would do this stuff because he had an out. It's like, I shouldn't win this fight. I mean, I know I didn't train hard. I did coke. I shouldn't win this fight. It almost takes the pressure off you. You know what I mean? Like when he fought Gustafsson, bro, the first time, he almost lost that fight. He had to tough it the fuck out. Dude, he probably wasn't even training that hard. He was like fucking doing coke, and he puts on a performance like that. Like, damn, maybe that makes you even deep. Yeah, makes you even a little bit more impressive.
Who was the other guy? Dominic Reyes, right? Like he fought Dominic Reyes, and that was a very close fight.
Super close.
Some people think Dominic won that, and then Dominic sort of fell off. He was like super rising star. Got the fight with John Jones.
He won his last one recently.
Did extremely well against Jones. Again, a lot of people think he won that fight. I'm not saying I do, but then he's been knocked out a number of times since then. Correct? Gustafsson.
I think he won his last one.
Gustafsson was a similar story, right?
He's
been knocked out a number of times since the Jones fight, I believe.
Gustafsson had some pretty big fights.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were talking about getting in the Hall of Fame, right? You can get in just for a fight performance.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
They're in there for a fight performance.
Who? That's
Jones and Gustafsson. Yeah. Yep. So, Yeah, man. I don't unless it's a Frankie Edgar fight or like if I don't have my kids, I'll like come over here and watch the fight.
Yeah.
But if I got my kids, dude, I'm in bed by 10 o'clock. I don't even.
Yeah,
Make,
I've been going to bed.
I watch them the next day. You can fucking watch
That's
the
why
whole
I
thing
love
the
like
next
the
day.
one, the Holloway Topuria ones at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I love that.
Right.
love that.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, usually a lot of times, like those afternoon ones, though, I'm so busy with the kids running around, I don't get to see them.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times. But I do love when there's some early fights, man.
Strictly like if you were placing a money bet, not who you like, because I know you're, I know Max. You're kind of partial to Max, and I think Max is just just an icon in the sport. He's so well poised off. When he's not fighting, he's so well respected in the ring. I mean, I would love to see Max win that, but Max has been in there a long time. Ilia's kind of up and coming. He's never lost, right? He got that one dude head kicked him and damn near knocked him out, and he came back and won that fight. Remember? Kind of a no-name guy, I can't think of it, but he took a massive head kick from that dude and was almost knocked out and came back and won that fight. That was kind of early in his UFC career.
Who?
I'll tell you, Topuria head kick.
Wait, Topuria got head kicked?
Yeah, and almost slept him.
Really?
Yeah, that's the only time.
Yeah.
Pull that up.
How old is Max Holloway?
Topuria head kick. That's what I'm saying. Like, is he?
Let me see how old he is.
But dude, he looks so good.
I-L-L-L, I don't even know.
Iliatopouria, right?
Yeah, there you go. Right there, yeah.
Head kick. Dude, look how close he was to being out, and he came back and won this. And I never heard of this guy before he's fighting. Listen, obviously he's a great fighter, but I've just never heard of him. You probably have. Right here. I mean, this would have slapped most guys. It put him on his ass, but he got back up and won. He's got heart, you know what I mean? We got no volume.
Wait, it's not a UFC fight.
Yeah, it was a UFC fight, I believe. Oh, no, I guess not. No, this is not it. This is definitely not the fight.
Are you sure that's not it?
Yeah, that's not it, because that wasn't even that hard compared to the one.
No.
Compared to the one he actually almost got slapped. That wasn't even that bad.
Right there. That's it, right there.
Right.
It's the top one, YouTube. Yeah.
Thought that's the one you just played. No?
Yeah, that was the one I just.
That
Yeah,
was? Oh,
yeah.
but it has the UFC. I see the UFC. That makes no sense. You see the UFC canvas in that one.
Holloway?
Well,
No,
maybe that
no.
was multiple fights where he's been
Just
head
put
kicked.
UFC.
Well, just fast forward that. Maybe there's numerous.
It's only-
It's like a
no,
compilation.
Keep going. Keep
it's
going.
not. It's not.
Right there.
yeah,
That
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Go back. No, that's not it. It was a black dude he was fighting.
Oh, with Hall. It was a black guy?
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow.
Hall, he sleeps, this guy.
Yeah.
No, he gets head kicked. Why isn't it not fucking coming up?
I think you're making it up.
I am not making it up. They interviewed him about it.
Looks like. No.
J. Herbert. Put in J. Herbert, head kick. Ilia to.
Yeah, I know Jay Herbert. Big dude. Right?
Yeah, to me, it looks like Edson Barboza. Right there. Top one. That's it. Now watch this head kick.
Jai Herbert.
Jai Herbert, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't look. He doesn't look like Edson Barboza. He's built like Edson.
A little bit.
Dude, this head kick is so fucking hard. This guy looks good too. I don't know.
It's big, bro, for 45.
Yeah.
Oh!
Boom. Clean. Boom. That wasn't on the temple. It was on the chin, but still. But look, he's trying to recover, holding on. Now he's fighting back. Now he's fucking double legs.
Oh, this guy's in it too, huh?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. This is what I mean. Ilia is probably getting outstruck. So he's like, I'll wrestle you. Let me wrestle you. This guy's grabbing the
But I
fence.
mean, good game plan, right?
Yeah, well, 100%. I'm just saying. That's like, this guy's that well-rounded that he's getting outstruck, which he usually outstrikes everybody.
Exactly.
But now he goes to his wrestling.
Yep.
This guy isn't bad, this Jai Herbert, though.
That's what I thought. I'm like, why haven't I heard of this guy?
It's a good fight, man. They're scrapping.
It was a great fight. But
He's pretty relentless. Ooh, this guy's throwing knees.
obviously Topuria's like great hands, right? But Max Holloway has great hands too.
Yeah.
So where does that go?
This is what I'm wondering now. Ready? Listen, Topuria's having some problems with the striking department here a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he's a lot smaller, right?
Boom! Look at that.
He's a lot
Knocked his
smaller.
mouthpiece out.
Listen, he's a lot
Yeah.
smaller. This
Yeah.
is what I wondered. Do I think Max is like, I've never seen Topuria against a really tall, long guy until I'm watching this now.
He sleeps
He's
him,
giving
though.
him some try. I know, yeah, he's good, bro. I'm just wondering if dude, Holloway has a chin and a half.
I mean, there was a number of opportunities in here where Herbert could have slept him. A couple of those knees were so close.
Definitely. Ooh, that left hook. Or that left kick, too, again. Oh,
Boom!
there
That's
it is.
it. Lights out.
Wow.
Yep. He's what? Spanish, right?
He's Georgian.
Georgian.
You didn't see Conor McGregor? He's a Spaniard. I am more Spanish than him. He is a imposter. He's a Georgian imposter and a Spaniard. I am more
Dude.
I am more Spanish than him.
Conor has no mercy with religion. Where you're from, he has no mercy, bro. He's brutal.
Yeah.
He's doing big things over at BKFC. What? How much ownership does he have? Over
I don't know, but pretty good. I mean, they're giving him a lot. I mean, him on the mic is great for them.
there? Absolutely.
Did you see him? Did you see him?
Absolutely.
Like doing pretty much doing like almost like Bruce Buffers.
Yeah, almost commentary. Yeah, yeah.
Well, not commentary,
Yeah.
more like announcing
yeah.
or intros, whatever it's called. He's kind of doing that. He did really good with it too.
Mhm.
That's what he's made for, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He probably should go into WWE.
Absolutely. He's kind of a little guy. They got little guys like that in the WWE.
Really. I mean, yes, they
They
do.
do?
Yeah, they do. He could just be like the manager, someone's manager.
But same company that owned, same company that bought out WWE also owns UFC, correct?
Yes, kind of. Yes.
Because there's a lot of back and forth.
TKO is on.
Brock
TKO
Lesnar
is the stock of.
came over to
That has nothing
came
to do
over
with
to
that,
UFC.
though. That has nothing to do with that.
Ronda Rousey went over there. I'm just saying,
But
there's a lot
that-
of back and forth.
Yeah, well, it's synergy, a lot of synergy
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Makes sense, right? I mean, especially if you look at like historical MMA in Japan, like all those wrestlers did both.
Yep.
You know, sometimes you didn't know, like pride fights sometimes were fixed like wrestling matches.
Who was the
'Cause
guy?
they are so wrestling oriented over there. So like they would fix fights over there.
Really? Who was the guy? Dana White hated him. He was in the UFC house. Matt Riddle. Riddle got caught for smoking weed, and Dana's like, this fucking guy says he smokes weed because he keeps him from beating his wife and his kids or something like that. Dana hated him. He went over to the UFC. The WWE. Became a pretty big star.
Yeah, I think he just got fired recently.
Oh,
though.
did he?
I think
Oh,
so.
shit,
I think I
okay.
did see that. I mean, he's still probably a wrestler. So I don't know.
Right.
Oh, you know what I seen? Cowboy's coming back.
He is
Yeah.
with his new hair.
He said I said I was gonna retire. I was gonna get my hair done. I was going on steroids. I don't know, that's his voice. And he's like, well,
Oh, you know who I just
he
saw
goes,
was
no,
training
listen,
with him?
He's like, yep. He's like, everyone says, oh, you're gonna have to get clean. You have to get clean. He's like, well, I call Transcend. I guess that's his like TRT. He's like, we get a protocol. I got off my stuff. He's like, now you're gonna see me in a couple months.
Listen, I'm the biggest Cowboy fan. I love that dude. Love much, but I don't think he should come back. I think it could hurt.
Let they give him the right opponents.
Yeah,
You know, he wants 50 fights. He wants 2 more fights to make it 50.
I get that, but give him the right fights then. That guy's earned it. Don't give him What do you think he should be fighting top 10 guys?
No.
No, I don't either.
At what weight too? 170.
Yeah.
170 probably.
I saw what's his name was just training with him. He was out at the Cowboy Ranch.
Gordon.
Gordon Ryan. Yeah.
Yeah, Gordon Ryan was training with John Jones too.
Yep, I saw that
So
too.
was
yeah.
Gable Steveson.
I don't know who that is.
He is an Olympic champion.
Wrestler? Oh, really? No
Very,
shit.
very good.
No shit.
He was. It's kind of funny. He won. I think 2 or 3 national titles. Then he won a world title. Then he won an Olympic title. And then he's like, I'm done. I'm gonna retire. He was talking about maybe going to MMA. He was on the Patriots. The Patriots or the Colts? Well, I forget. Some team. He's on some team of their practice squad. It's crazy because he's not a tall guy. He's like short and stocky. He looked like a little ass dude on the football field.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Hell yeah.
But he will toss all those motherfuckers around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know who I just saw popped up on my feed again? I watched too much fucking social media, obviously, but remember Jeff Monson? Mm-hmm. I think didn't he fight? I believe he got a fight against
Tim Sylvia, didn't he? Did he fight Tim Sylvia?
I don't know about Tim. No, fucking the Last
Randy.
Emperor. Didn't he fight? Didn't he?
I do think he fought.
I think he fought him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But anyway, he's been living in Russia the last 10 years.
He's been in Russia for longer than that, probably.
Has he? But
Yeah,
he married a Russian chick, and he's like, I love it over here.
Yeah.
I love it over here.
He has the anarchy symbol tattooed on him. And
Yes,
stuff.
he does. Yeah, on the back of his neck, right? Yeah.
He was a very good grappler.
Yeah, he's just huge, bro. But how did that guy? I mean, that had to be pre fucking dope testing, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Had to be.
He's a pretty jacked guy.
He just didn't have a great gas tank, as is pretty common for dudes that size. He would gas.
Yeah, but he was very good at jiu-jitsu. He won a couple 80 cc's and stuff. He was legit.
For sure. Would not want to fight that dude in a street fight.
Yeah, imagine catch that dude in the alley.
No, that's what that dude is built for, street fighting.
Well, he's not the most biggest striker, more of a grappler, but
I know, but I'm saying, like,
the way he looks, yeah.
In a professional ring, guys can gas him, right? Guys with big gas tanks gas him out. How long does a street fight go for?
Yeah, but I mean,
fucking 30 seconds. You know what I mean?
But I mean, if you're doing what ifs.
True.
What if it's a street fight? He's got to fight for a while.
Never happens. It's the longest street fight you've ever seen.
Bro, I was in like a 10-minute.
10 minutes?
Easy.
10 minutes?
Easy.
Never.
Easy.
It always gets broken up and.
Well, not me. Well,
where was it? In the middle of the fucking cornfield
right,
somewhere?
Nope, it was
Cops
right
didn't
on
come?
the beach. Nope. No cops came. I was fighting him right in front of the Ortley Beach boardwalk.
For 10 minutes and
For
nobody.
at least 10 minutes.
Nobody got
at least 10 minutes.
Wait, like you guys are fucking throwing punches?
I'm on top of him, taking his head and pushing it into the ground.
Well, why aren't you dropping? Oh, you are.
I'm punching him. I'm hitting his head. I'm trying to scrape it on the fucking ground.
And he's eating it and not fucking tapping, not saying I'm done.
No, we ain't even saying I'm done. It's a fucking
Dude,
fight.
if you're on bottom and you're just getting fucking fists dropped on you and elbows dropped on you, you can only take that for so long unless you can reverse it. You can't just get 10 minutes of getting punched in the face, you'd be dead.
I was beating him up for a while, buddy.
That's crazy.
My knees were cut the fuck up.
No, that's what you did after the fight. I got one in on you. I
Not
can't.
really, that was kind of
I
weak.
can't. He laughed.
weak.
He laughed.
It's kind of weak. I think he felt bad for you.
Just the
I
silence.
think he felt bad.
It's the awkward pause.
It wasn't a very good one.
Well, what are yours? Yours are good?
Mine are always good.
They're good? Okay. All right.
Not as good as.
Oh, I got a question for you, and this is not a one size fits all answer. I think I know your answer, but I like we're dads, right? And I'm a ways into this, so I know what I'm doing. But just kind of thinking about it for this year, a couple different items. What do you spend on your kids for birthdays and Christmas? Does it depend? Depends, right? How much money? You're Renee does it, right? Let me go ask Renee.
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I make it. They spend it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's funny.
I have not the slightest.
I think it depends. First of all, you don't want your kids to be spoiled little fucking brats. But I just bought something for my son. I don't even want to say what it is, but I bought it like really early because he really wants it, and I'm gonna give it to him for Christmas. But it was a little expensive, and then I'm like, do I have to spend the same on my daughter? You know what I mean? Which I will, but like, Like it's like I don't know. Like there's
It's really the thought, right? It's really the thought that
exactly.
counts.
Well, I know what she wants, and it's not as expensive as what my son. He didn't even ask for it for Christmas. He just said in general. But I'm like, man, But I'd get it for him anyway. So why not give it to him for Christmas? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what else would you give it to him? What do you mean?
I mean, I could just buy it and give it to him.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah. Well, might as well save it. For
Right. That's
Christmas.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah.
I remember one Christmas when I was a kid, I wanted a 3-wheeler. When I was younger, 3-wheelers were huge.
Trike.
No, trike's like a motorcycle. A 3-wheeler, they call them 3-wheelers.
What's the difference?
I've never heard a 3-wheeler, like an ATV. I've never heard it called a trike.
That's what we always called it a trike.
Did you?
Yeah.
I've heard motorcycles called trikes. I've never heard.
Okay.
Maybe it is.
That's
but,
what I always called it a trike.
Oh, I've never heard it called that.
They
Motorcycles,
don't make them
yes.
anymore, right?
No, I mean they're still around, but they don't make them anymore.
Dude, they're
no.
awesome. They turn like crazy.
Well,
right?
they just flip over real easy.
Yeah,
That's kind of
yeah,
why they stopped making them. But like Big Red was like, every kid wanted a Big Red Honda. Honda made these, Big Red 3-wheelers, and I wanted one so bad. I had a couple friends that had them, and I fucking begged my dad Christmas morning, because we would bounce around. We would do different. We'd do my uncle's house for like, Christmas Eve, and then we do my other aunt's house for like Christmas morning, and then my house would be like I woke up Christmas morning. I was like, Dad, listen, fucking, if I got it and you got it for me, can you give it to me now, please, 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 please? I was like putting the pressure on him, and he's like, your uncle's bringing it over now. You know what I mean? So
you got it for you?
I got a Big Red 3-wheeler. It was the best gift I ever got. Other than I remember waking up as a kid and getting, I got my first gun I ever got was pretty cool. But 3-wheeler was probably to this day was my favorite present of all time.
That's cool.
Yeah. How about you?
I remember getting Nintendo. when I was a
Nintendo,
kid. That's the one
yeah.
I remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like it was already out for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I didn't think I was getting it. I was asking for it. I probably asked for Christmas, didn't
Right.
get it, or for birthday, didn't get it.
Right.
I'm like, and then when I finally got it,
That's
for,
cool.
I was like, oh, the fucking duck hunt with the
Yeah, Duck Hunt.
I was pumped.
You just don't strike me as a kid that
I did
played
not play video games.
I didn't at all.
I mean, I did, but I didn't. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, even back then, I remember going to my buddy's house. They loved to do. I would play one time, and then I'd start fucking with them while they're playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Get,
Yeah,
get them
yeah.
off the game.
Yeah, yeah.
And then even in college, like all my friends were into it.
I never
would
got
play.
into it.
I would play a little bit just because everybody did it, and then like, same thing. I would get off and I would start fucking with everybody just because to get them off.
I think the only thing we had as kids, and again, I'm fucking dating myself here, but we had an Atari. I remember. You remember
hell yeah.
Frogger?
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
Yeah.
Like I got an Atari when I was a little kid. I remember Atari, but I don't ever remember owning a Nintendo or a Sega. But I do remember my friend Jude had one, and I would walk to his house.
Hey Jude.
Hey, don't something sad. What is it? Make a sad song and make it better. Yeah. But anyway, I would walk to his house, and for a while, I don't know, probably a summer, I was like all into this. There was this game called Herzog Ziwa. I remember it was the weirdest game ever. Yeah, you build like forts and you protect it, and the other guy sends like shit. Anyway, I played it for like one summer at his house, and I was never into it. And I bought my son a PS5 last Christmas, and he will get into it. Like if I just let him sit in his room, he'd probably play for fucking 5 hours straight. But I don't let that happen. So shitty days, like fucking raining and shit. I don't care. I always hear him talking to somebody, talking shit. He's got his headset on. He's talking shit to some other kid. But we're fucking outdoor people, man. That's how I look at it. Like that's my job as a dad, to get my kids outside as much as possible. Speaking of that, I saw something today that people think like the cold gets you sick, right? Cold,
No.
the cold weather gives you like the flu. Well, most people think.
I know,
that.
I know.
You don't.
Yeah.
But I saw a
But
guy
it must
today.
mean something though.
It's because you layer up in the wintertime, and your D3 level, your vitamin D from the sun, gets depleted so much, you become
That's why it gets,
They say in the summertime there's actually more bacteria around and more.
But the vitamin.
But the vitamin D keeps you healthy. When you layer up and your body's getting
plenty of vitamin D.
and your body's getting no sunlight, that's when you get sick.
Do you supplement
So,
vitamin D?
do I supplement? Yeah, I go tanning. I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I do. I take a supplement. Yeah, I do.
A vitamin D supplement.
Yeah.
But I just read somewhere that your vitamin D doesn't work unless you take magnesium.
That makes sense. But I take magnesium too. So
There you go.
Yep.
Magnesium is element T drinks.
Yep. That's right. I take element T too.
There you go.
Yep. Dude,
Yeah.
you must buy a fuck because I buy the pack of 36 and I go through it in I don't know, probably 2-3 weeks. I go through it. If you're doing, how many are you doing a day?
I mean, right now 2, but sometimes 4.
Damn, bro. I think they must sell a bigger. I buy the 36 pack. You must buy a fucking
36
Mongo
sounds like a
pack.
box, right? Yeah, I just buy like 3.
Something like a triangle package. Yeah.
A rectangle, Roger.
Yeah.
Rectangle.
LMNT, we could use a sponsorship over here.
Yeah. What is? Oh, I was gonna say, what is LMNT supposed to spell? Element. Wow.
That was a Roger. That would have been a Roger.
moment. You get a senior moment.
Remember when I said Sebastian? So why do they call you Sebastian? You just looked at me. I thought there was gonna be some story like, oh, it was a big fisherman and fucking, when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, that was fucking so stupid.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
It's like trying to figure out license plates. You're like driving and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I know.
And then you're like, oh.
I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Ass man. Kramer. Ass man. Hey, ass man.
What was the Jeepers Creepers plate? I be eating you. I be eating you, wasn't that it? Remember Jeepers Creepers, the movies? They were like, what does this license plate say?
I be eating you.
I be eating you. I think that was it.
Oh, Raj.
Good go, pal.
That was good. It was like very, very
What is that?
late for anal. L84ANL. Late for anal.
That's great.
Wow.
Never too late for anal.
Jeez. What? So that was an accidental one?
That's got to be.
It was
an
in like
accidental one.
South. It says Cape Courthouse on the girl's license plate.
Well, there's Jersey. That's a Jersey plate
Yeah.
right there where it says late,
Yeah, that's
late for anal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you got a good sense of humor.
Yeah. Wow. I am no longer late for anal. Not Roger. Roger's always on time.
There we go, pal. All right, good go. Good go.
Yeah, that was a very light little conversation we had.
Yeah, pal. No politics. We're not going to get hated on in the comments today.
I mean, you'll still get hate on.
Yeah, well, whatever. What are you going to do, right? Just we talked about it. If you're going to be in the public eye, you got to fucking take the hate with it.
You gotta take it.
That's right. That's right, pal. So go ahead. Hit me with the hate.
Hate. Remember that? What was that? Chappelle show? The Haters Players Award. Hate.
Yeah.
He's a dirty motherfucker.
That was such a great fuck. I was
Bro,
so
that's-
mad when that
that's-
went away.
That was the best. What do they
The
call
best.
That? Skit shows?
I
What
would.
do they call that?
It takes a
Sketch
lot.
comedy.
It would take a lot to make me laugh out loud. I would fucking laugh out loud. He's hysterical.
A little tickle.
Little Helmo. All right, bud. Good go. Decadage.
What's up, guys? Make sure you follow us on your favorite podcast platforms. You can find the links in the description below. And if you've enjoyed this episode, hit that like button and share it with a friend. Your support keeps us growing.